guys, it's Abby. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are all doing really well. So as you can see by the title of today's video, I'm going to be filming another autumn inspired makeup tutorial. So today is Monday the 2nd of October that I'm filming this video, and obviously now it is October, I wanted to do a autumn inspired makeup tutorial. I was having a little look through my collection and I found this Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Out Loud, which is a beautiful kind of reddy orange pumpkin colour. And it really inspired me to do a look inspired by this lipstick. And also I pulled out the classic Morphe 350 palette, which is literally just like autumn and fall in a palette. I haven't used this in so long, so I'm so excited to create a tutorial using this palette. If you are new to my channel then, hi, my name is Abby. I upload a new video every single Friday at 8 PM, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell next to the subscribe button to be notified every single time I upload a new video. So let's just get on with the video. So I think for today I'm going to start off with my face makeup. I've already moisturised my skin using my L'Oreal Hydrogenous Aloe Water Gel, so my skin is nice and hydrated and cleansed. For primer today I'm going to go in with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, which just looks like this. I haven't used this in ages and it used to be like my all-time favourite primer. It's amazing for a really luminous glowy base. It just really hydrates the skin and it's got kind of, it almost looks like it's got like crushed pearl inside of it. It's so pretty. Also, if I'm looking a little bit tired, Rachel was filming her video before me and I accidentally fell asleep on her bed for like 10 minutes. So I'm feeling a little bit dazed. So if I look a little bit tired or sleep deprived, then that'll be why. That nap just completely broke me. Some naps either make you or break you, and that one has definitely just made me 10 times more tired than I was before. So now moving on to foundation, I'm going to go in with another Becca product. This is the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. Because I have got a fake tan on at the moment, I wanted to go with a foundation which was a little bit darker. So this is the shade Noisette, I think. Yeah, this is really full coverage. So I'm going to take this on my Sigma. This is the Flat Kabuki F80. This is from the breast cancer awareness campaign that they're doing at the moment to donate some money to charity. So if you're looking into buying this brush, then definitely get the one from the pink collection, which is the one that donates some money to charity. So I'm literally going to take, I think, 1.5 pumps straight onto my foundation brush, and I'm just going to dot this onto my skin. And just start buffing it in using this foundation brush. This foundation brush is my favourite for blending out my foundation. It's such a classic brush. And I just use little circular motions and then I just tap it into my skin just to get a really nice full coverage. If you guys don't know already, I am affiliated with Sigma, so I have a discount code with them because I just love their brushes so much. It is Abigail Tamsin. I'll put it up on the screen right now, and I always link all the brushes that I use into the description box down below if you are interested in that. Okay, so that foundation has given me a really nice flawless base. So I'm now going to go in with a little bit of corrector. I'm going to use the Benefit Buoying Brightening Concealer, which is in their new packaging and their new name, but it's erase paste. This is the same formula as the old Benefit erase paste. It's just like they've updated the packaging, which I think is so cute. I'm going to take it on my Sigma Concealer F75, which is a small synthetic concealer brush, and I'm just going to paint a little bit of this just under my eyes and right into the inner corners of my eyes, because I've been so tired recently and I've had the worst dark circles, and I feel like the salmon tone in this concealer is just so good for just knocking back any of the darkness under your eyes before you go in with concealer. I then just take my damp Sigma 3D HD blending sponge and I just go in and just press this in under my eyes, and I just use the little kind of pointed side of the sponge just to blend this in. I'm then going to go in with my favourite concealer, which is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I did take the little sponge off of the top of this because I've been recently just winding it up, taking it on my concealer brush from Sigma, and then just kind of painting it on with this and then blending it out with a sponge, because I just find you can get more product this way. And I'm also going to pop it on my eyelids as well, just to act as like an eyeshadow primer for when we do our eyes later on. I'm also going to take it on my chin and a little bit in the centre of my forehead. So I'm just going to set underneath my eyes using my Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Powder, because what is new, I always use this powder. It is just my all-time favourite. I've tried so many different powders for baking and setting under my eyes, and I always go back to this one. I do really like the RCMA one, but I just think for my oily skin and considering how much creasing I get under my eyes, I just find nothing works better than a bit of good old Laura. And to set my foundation in place, because I am so oily and I have to have something to set my foundation to make my bronzer and everything blend really nicely over the top, I'm going to use my MAC Studio Fix powder. This is one of my all-time favourites. I've used this for years, and I'm going to use it on my Sigma powder slash blush brush, which is the F10. Again, my favourite powder brush ever, and I just use this just to set my foundation in place, because for this look, especially this time of year, I really love with a dark lip and dark smoky eyes, because that's what I tend to wear more of this time of year. I like a flawless finish, whereas in the summer I can get away with more kind of natural glowy makeup for my skin, but I find with like darker lips, like kind of like the Smashbox one I'm going to use, I like to have a flawless base for that. So I'm going to go in with quite a full coverage foundation and powder. And for bronzer today, what is new, I'm going to use my MAC Give Me Some bronzer on my Sigma Joy Fiber F50. This combination is just my all-time favourite. I can't kind of stray away from this bronzer. It is just my favourite. I do try other bronzers and I always go back to this one because I just love the warm tone bronzers. Like, I love anything with like a really kind of warm virgin on orange undertone. I just think it really suits my skin tone, especially when I've got fake tan on. I like a really warm tone bronzer. And I take it kind of up round into my hairline, onto my forehead. I'm then going to go in with a little bit of contour today. I'm going to use my Makeup Geek contour powder in the shade Infidelity, which is Cool Fair Contour. I take this on my Extreme Structure Contour F04. Now this is a really, really, really cool toned contour powder. So I literally take the tiniest amount of this and I just put it starting from the top of my ear, and just to create like a really tiny line underneath my cheekbone. And I'm going to take the smallest amount of this contour powder on my Sigma medium angled shading brush, which is I use for my nose contour. It's a tiny like fluffy angled brush, and I'm literally going to take the smallest amount of this powder and I'm just going to run it down the sides of my nose and up into like the corners of my nose, like up into like the socket of my eye. Now for blush, I wanted to go for something quite warm toned, so I'm going for the Eternal Sun Pro Longwear Blush from MAC on my Sigma Large Angle Contour F40 brush, which I love to use for blusher because I just find it fits really nicely on the cheek. This is a really nice kind of blush for this time of year because it's got that kind of rich orangey kind of undertone to it with a little bit of like a terracotta warmth, but it's got like a golden reflex running through it, so it's really, really pretty. So I just take that, tap off the excess, and I just apply a little bit of this onto the apples of my cheeks and blending up. And for highlighter today, I'm going to go in with my Jouer. This is the powder highlighter in the shade Citrine, which is a gorgeous kind of warm tone peachy champagne colour. And I'm going to use this on my Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter F03. I'm just going to pick up a tiny bit of this highlighter. This is so pigmented, and I'm just going to use this just right here on the top of my cheekbone, and I'm taking it through my brow bone up in like a little C shape. Taking a little bit of that on the tip of my nose and down the bridge of my nose. Okay, so that is the face done. I'm now going to just spritz over a little bit of MAC Fix Plus just to settle all the powders down into my skin. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have gone off camera and filled in my eyebrows really quickly just because it's the same as I always use. It's the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 5, the MAC Brow Pencil in the shade Spiked, and then my Benefit Ready Set Brow to set it all in place. Gone for fairly natural brow, just something just to really give them a little bit more shape. Now moving on to the eyes. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm going to be working from the famous Morphe 350 palette. So first off, I'm just going to take the matte cream colour in the palette, and I'm just going to use this on my E55 shading brush just to give myself a really nice blank canvas ready for the eyeshadow. I'm now going to go in with my taper blending E40 brush from Sigma, which is a really nice kind of fluffy blending brush. And to start with, I'm going to go in with this kind of mid-tone orange colour here, and I'm going to pop that through my crease. I want to keep this look really, really warm toned, where the lip is more of that kind of orangey burnt warm tone. I want to go for kind of a really warm toned eye. So I'm just taking this colour, which again is a matte finish, and I'm just buffing that through my crease. And I am slightly bringing this out and blending it out towards the tail of my brow, because I think I am going to be doing a winged liner with this look. So I'm not going to keep it too rounded. I do want to blend it out kind of into like a little V shape. And I'm also going to take that orange colour and just run it underneath my eye as well. Just using the same brush, and then just connecting it to the outer corner. So I'm now going to go in with a slightly darker orange colour here on the exact same brush, and I'm just going to put that through the crease, but just keeping it a little bit lower. So this kind of slightly darker, more burnt orange, I'm going to keep a little bit lower in the crease. I'm not going to take it up as high as our first transitional colour. I love this time of year for the makeup. I just love really kind of burnt, warm orange tones and like smoky eyes with like dark red and like burgundy lips. Oh, I just love autumn. It's one of my favourite times of year, and it means we are one step closer to Christmas, and that is always a good thing. And again, taking that really dark orange colour and just running it underneath my lower lash line, exactly the same as we did with the first colour. Then with the same brush, I'm going to go in with this colour here, which is like a really dark warm brown, and I'm going to use that just to really deepen up the crease. I'll try it on my tapered blending E35 first. I'm just going to take a little bit of this colour and just start kind of popping that. Yeah, I'm going to use this brush, the E35, and just placing that on the outer corner and just working that again into the crease, but again keeping it lower, just so we can see that kind of orange tone kind of peeking through. And then again, just taking that dark brown and running it underneath my lower lash line. Basically, at the moment, anything that I put on the top lid, I'm putting underneath my lower lash line, because I just find that it just ties in really, really nicely, and I've been really enjoying really smoking out my lower lash line. I'm then going to mix together this colour here and this colour here, and again run that through the crease, keeping it mainly on the outer corner and taking it right into the inner corner of the eye. And this is just going to add a lot more depth to this look. And I'm just going back and forth with the blending brushes just to really soften the edges. And then taking my small taper blending E45 from Sigma with that really dark brown colour, and I'm just going to use this to really smoke out the lower lash line. I'm then just going to take that mid-tone colour, which we used to as our socket colour, and I'm just going to use this just on the centre of the eye, just to kind of blend in this look, because I was going to put a shimmery colour on the lid, but I think I'm going to stick to a matte look, so I'm just going to use that just all over the lid just to tie everything together. So I'm now going to take my eyeliner, which is the Maybelline Master Ink liner in the matte formula, and I look down into my mirror. I'm then going to go in with a coat of my new favourite mascara, which is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, which comes with a really big brush like this. And I'm just going to apply a coat of this to my top and my bottom lashes. So I'm going to go off camera and do my liner and mascara on one eye, and then going to go in with some lashes. I'm going to use the 126 lashes from Isla, which are these super dramatic, big, fluffy eyelashes. I really want the lashes to be one of the main focuses of this look, so I'm going to go off camera and apply these lashes, and then I will be back. Okay, so as you can see, I've gone off camera and applied my eyelashes. These are super dramatic and full. They almost look like mink lashes. They are so kind of separated and full and thick looking. I think with this kind of look, you need like a big lash just to really like complete the look. So I'm now going to move on to the lips. So the first thing I'm going to do is line my lips using Kylie Cosmetics Ginger Lip Liner. And I'm just going to use this just to outline my lips, just to give me like a really nice clean cut line for when we go in with the liquid lipstick. I'm now going to go in with the start of the show, which is my Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Out Loud, which is this gorgeous kind of orange terracotta colour, which I just think is so gorgeous for a full makeup look. So I'm going to go in, this colour is so pretty. So I've just applied the Smashbox liquid lipstick. I am so beyond obsessed with this colour, especially this time of year. I'm feeling so autumnal. This is an amazing formula of liquid lipstick. I have a few of the colours from the Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick range, and they are such a comfortable, highly pigmented liquid lipstick formula, and I absolutely love the applicator as well, because it's this gorgeous kind of teardrop shape which holds like a pool of product. You barely have to dip back in to get a real kind of full even application, and they are so opaque, and I'd highly recommend this colour, which is again the colour Out Loud from Smashbox. Absolutely stunning for this time of year, and I feel like the really warm tones on the smoky eye really go well with this kind of lip. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this makeup tutorial. I'm so obsessed with this look. I think it is so autumnal and it's getting me so excited for this time of year. If you guys did enjoy this makeup tutorial, then please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up so I know you guys did. It really helps me out, and please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and hit the bell next to the subscribe button to make sure you are notified every single time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all so much, and I love you all to the moon and back, and I will see you next Friday at 8 PM in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.